Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is wanted sugar daddies in the Philippines because love don't pay the rent. Before I get started, let me welcome my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. I'll never take that for granted. This is the world famous Mahawani Hotel. If you come to San Carlos City, you have to eat here. It's the best food, in my opinion, in all of the Philippines. Certainly, Negros Occidental. And while I'm making this video, there's a friend of mine, a subscriber, a follower, but I consider him a friend now, Tim Carter from LSU, big LSU fan. He's eating there with his nephews. They came to pay me a visit. I mean, it's humbling when you have people coming from all over the world, man, to see you. But I wouldn't have it any other way, man, because I've adopted the friendly and hospitality spirit that is the Philippines that makes it a special place. But for this video, we're going to say sugar daddy is a richer, older man who lavishes gifts on a young woman in return for her company and unlimited Filipina tune-ups with a free oil change and lube job. You know, sugar daddy is a term that has a whole new meaning now in the Philippines in this post-pandemic era. They become more prevalent. And yesterday, I probably heard the term more than in 5 minutes than I'd ever heard it in my 13 years here in the Philippines. And remember, I'm not naive, but it's just something that I never heard and certainly didn't hear women talking about it in the open. I'm sure they talk about it behind the scenes, but it is what it is. And if you come over here searching for love, you may be surprised at what you find, to be honest with you. You know, it's time to take off the blinders, guys. There's young women over here who are willing to play the game. You know, love don't pay the bills. And let's face it, man, a sugar daddy has its privileges. He enjoys the same thing, the exact same thing that a married man does, without all the headaches that come with marriage. Too many to even discuss on this vlog. And I was asked, is this the dawn of a new era? You know, when the days of old, remember the days of old when I first started coming over here, a Filipino wanted a commitment in the first week. Are those days gone? I believe they are, man. I believe that a new life and all the opportunities that come along with it is more attractive to a lot of the young women over here today than a promise of marriage and settling down. I spoke with a 19-year-old, and when I asked her about marriage, this is what she said, and I quote, "I'm too young. I can wait for many more years before I get married. I'll be satisfied as long as he stays with me and me only." When a 22-year-old was asked, she just said it straight out. "I want a sugar daddy." And right in front of us, she got on Tinder, made a hookup. Now you gotta realize she's not from San Carlos City. She's from Davao. Made a hookup, and within minutes she was gone. This is a new day, man. You know, and the only women looking to get married and for that quick fix are older, more desperate women. They know their time is running out because more and more 18 to 21-year-old Filipinos are entering the foreigner dating game like never before. I mean, it's something I've never seen in my almost 13 years over here. You know, while I was in Cebu, I got on the elevator and saw one of these 18-ish young women with her foreigner boyfriend. And he had this shit-eating grin on his face, and it never left. The whole ride down, and also until they left the building. But, you know, let's be honest, man. You know, we need to get out of our heads. You know, what's love got to do with it anyway? Love don't pay the rent, it don't pay the bills, it don't do nothing. And a lot of people, are ready and willing to play the game. You know, sugar daddies have their privileges. We enjoy, and I say we, because I consider myself a sugar daddy. We enjoy the same privileges as a married man without the headaches that go along with marriage. Too many to name on this vlog. So I say, come on over and play the game. We're standing in our own way. You know, marriage is off the table. And the milk is overflowing over here. Imagine, these young women have put marriage on the back burner. If it's even on the horizon. I mean, you don't see that anymore in the Philippines, man. I used to come over here, man, and women want to get married. They want a commitment in the first week. But it's no longer like that, guys. This is a new day. It's a new era, a post-pandemic era, and a new life, all the opportunities that come along with it. It's very attractive to a lot of these young women over here. More attractive than that promise of marriage and settling down. You know, trying to hold down these young ladies over here is like trying to catch the wind. I mean, if you coming over here searching for love, man, you're going to be shocked at what you find. Imagine a 19-year-old. They're talking about sugar daddies out in the open. They didn't used to do that over here. 22-year-olds say, that's what I want. I want a sugar daddy. You know, I'm tired of struggling. I live in the city. I can't earn a lot working. So, guys, you know, this is a great time to be a man in the Philippines. But, you know, you got to take the blinders off. What's love got to do with it? A lot of these women aren't looking for love. They're looking for a new life. So if you're in America, I want to thank you so much for stopping by again. It's getting late, and before you let your head hit the pillow, I hope you find somebody to help. But if you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break and you see somebody out in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. We still have the whole rest of the day to find somebody to help. It's not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. There's a Mawani, and they've got nice rooms. I believe T.J. Johnson and his guests, they were staying in the mini suite. I've stayed here several times, but never in that suite. I never even knew they had a suite. It was real nice. And these are the mountains. He had just a phenomenal view of these mountains. He said that this area in St. Carlos City reminded him of a city in the Northwest Pacific, like north of Seattle. Well, hell, that would damn near be Canada, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm going to take Tim and his nephews over here and introduce them to the family, show them the house, show them the guest room. I'm glad it stopped raining. We can walk them around Center Mall and just give back some of that warm and welcoming hospitality that the Filipino people have given me. So thank you so much. Take care, everybody.